Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back. Are you scared? Hey man, it was a hell of a day in the market today. It was a hell of a day. Over the next few minutes, guys, I'm going to try to see how I can bring some optimism with what we saw today. The market move was very volatile. We started the day very very good, and then I'm not exactly sure what happened. I believe it was a post by the Boston Fed that came in when the guy said he see inflation skyrocketing in the long term, and that took the market down. I guess that's the excuse they use this time. There's always something that they use this time. But anyway, we don't trade news. We don't trade with emotion. We do not trade with feelings. Over here, we do. There's no BS and no fluff. It's straight technical analysis. So if you're here, welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you. Again, my name is Ludwig, and for today, again, as I must let you guys know, this is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is any suggestions for you to buy, hold, or sell. Trading is risky and can include loss of capital. So be careful on how you do things. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence. What I do here is show you probabilities of what might happen, where the market might go, and everything is in the chart. The chart is the language of the market, and we're trying to understand that language as best we can. And I will tell you what pattern I'm seeing and what I'm thinking about doing when it comes to tomorrow. All right. If you here, smash the like button for me. I do appreciate you guys that shows up every single night. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Click the little notification bell. Just in case I put out any video. You guys don't miss anything. We're going to do this quick, nice and sweet. I don't want to hold you guys for too long. I know it was painful for a lot of people today. I see what's happening out there. I see what happened with Bitcoin and so forth. There's a lot of pain going on. So we're going to take a quick look and see exactly where the market might go next or what might be happening, right? Because sometimes things like that happen. I'm putting up the chart right now. Sometimes things like that happen. It happens for one reason. This is just an institution trying to shake out retail traders, but sometimes that's real warning signs, right? So that's the delicate balance. You got to figure out which is which. When are they trying to shake you out? That's why they call us the dumb money. When they trying to take the dumb money out, or when it's a legitimate cautionary tale, we say, hey, we need to be on the sideline, or we need to make sure that we're being very, very, very careful. All right. So as of right now, what I have pulled up in front of me is actually, let's just take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin first, because Bitcoin that is a lot easier to just run through that. Okay, what are we looking at? Let's see. Okay, so we lost. Actually, we have not lost. Bitcoin still just came right back down again. Right back down. Are you guys seeing this, right? We've spoken about this trend line. I think this trend line goes way, way back. I would have to go on the weekly chart to even see where that trend line started, right? Let me clean up the chart a little bit so not too much is showing on the chart. Okay, let's get rid of all these things and let's get cooking. Okay, rough day, rough day. Very rough day with Bitcoin today. Okay, so if we're looking at that as of right now, As of right now, if we're looking at this, right? All we did, nothing surprising. Remember this level we had here? We said this might be making, some sort of head and double top, right? Remember we went on Google, we showed what a double top pattern actually looks like. This was the neckline for the double top pattern, and we have dropped. And where exactly have we dropped to? We have dropped directly to the trend line. This is critical level. We do not want to lose this line at all. We don't wanna lose that. If we do, we have a lot coming, right? We don't wanna lose that. As you can see, if you look at the MACD, however, the MACD is telling us, hey, this might be time to sit on the sideline a little bit because the MACD seems like it's coursing down. What we're going to do is dig in a little deeper to see what's building under the hood, right? That's why it's good to go on the lower time frame just to get a better idea of what exactly is going on, right? So this was a consolidation zone, and we dropped. Okay, we dropped right down to that level. This is the 4 hours, by the way. You can see it here. I put that. I don't like having those on my chart, but I'm doing that just for you guys, so you guys are following along. You can, whenever I change the time frame, you can see exactly which time frame I'm talking about. If you're looking at that, this is the exact same trend line that we had, and so far we are respecting that. It's holding on for dear life, and we need that. We need that to hold, and we're hoping to have a bounce right there. That would help a lot. I really thought Fed cutting interest rate would have helped, but it's the things the Fed say that did not bode well for the market. When these guys talking about they see inflation rising, the job market is worse than it's actually looking, and whatever. We also had numbers come out about mortgages. The number of mortgage default is really high. The number of credit card delinquencies, car note delinquencies are super high right now. They are some of the highest levels we've seen. This is why the market is having a hard time really digesting all these news. And don't forget, guys, we actually have a data dump this week. Actually, you know what? Let me just finish doing that, then I'll circle back with you guys. I'm a little bit off of the way I do things a little bit here, but that's all right. Okay, yeah, all right. There you go. So okay, seems like you had that leg down. This is the 2 hours. What I don't like about this in the 2 hours again, right? You're looking at the MACD. The MACD is very negative. The good thing is it's so negative. MACD is so negative right now. We are in oversold territory. However, what are we building here, right? I'm going to do it for you guys. Let's see if you can guess what we're doing here. If you trade, you should see this. Okay. If you're new to trading, you may see that. You may see that. You might. I mean, trust me when I say the name, you're going to know exactly what it is. Because you're gonna say, "Oh, duh." This is what that is. So let's go on our good friend Google, and we're going to Google that pattern. And this is called a bear flag. If you guessed bear flag, you are absolutely correct. This is a bear flag pattern. All right. Okay. For a bear flag pattern. Okay. Let's see if I can find a better one. There you go. Yep. So you have something that looks like that. That's a bear flag pattern. Let me just put pattern so I can just get that. Let me see. What's the best one that would actually show what we're looking at right now? All right. All of those are the same thing. Like you can see that going down here and do this. This is the bear flag pattern. All right. Let's go back to the chart again. So we have in the bear flag pattern. So when we have that, typically that means we're going to have another leg. down. And if we are in fact going to have another leg down on this, that means this is going to be the length of this flagpole. So we're talking about like probably like way down there, like 81, 81, maybe 77. So that's the level we're talking about. Okay. And as scared as people might be, saying Bitcoin just crashed, Bitcoin is this. Guess what, guys? This is the crazy part, right? We are still higher than we were. Was it like in November when we had that flash crash in November? We are actually still higher than that level because that's why when in doubt. When you feel scared, sometimes what you need to do is zoom out and see what's going on. Again, this is I'm telling you guys, this is the little bit of hope that we have. If I'm looking at the weekly time frame, if I'm looking at the weekly time frame, this is a little hope that we have. We have that uptrend trend line, and you can see this is that it came down here before. That was in August of 2024. And then that was right before, almost before the election, and consolidation came down and then took off, right? Hit the top of the trend, bounce, try to go higher, do a bounce, try again, and fell, right? So far, this channel is being respected. This channel is being really respected so far. If you're looking at that, right? We start here, we go to the top, we came down here, we try the top again, we keep on trying the top, we can't break out. Okay, right here, this is where I started telling everybody, hey, it is possible Bitcoin might come all the way down here. We need to start being careful. It's possible for that to happen. And guess what happened? Right now, we're just literally right at the bottom of the channel. So my indication, until this trend line has failed, what we're looking at is a possible pop right back up at some point to get back to that level, right? That's what I'm looking at. But this is critical level. We need to hold those levels because if once you lose them, unless we reclaim them right away, we can be in for a lot of trouble. Okay. So now let's take a quick look at the SPY. I believe, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday when I came on yesterday, I told you guys. I told you guys when I came on yesterday. I said, hey, we might come to revisit. Just watch out for two things. We might either come to revisit the high of Friday, the Friday's highs, or the lows. What we did was we actually came to revisit the lows. What I don't like about it is the fact that we've actually closed lower, so that doesn't give me any confidence. However, structured again, we did not break structure. Structure held. We're still right here. It did not break it. So we still, as of right now, we're still considering this is still uh, the right shoulder forming, right? Unless we've been proven otherwise. Proven otherwise means we have broken below this support level, and it is confirmed. We have a by break below. What I mean is we have a candle on a daily that closed below this level, and then we have another candle on the daily that closes lower than the candle that broke that level, right? And not a ridiculous wick at the bottom either. That would actually confirm the move. And at that point, what you're gonna have to maybe take a look for is, do we go and do a retest and pull back down? Unless we reclaim right away, I would say yes. We definitely going down. All right. Okay. Now, second thing, if we dig in, if we're looking at the 4 hours again. Taking a look at the 4 hours, you can see exactly what's happening. I mean, we gapped up in the overnight market, we gapped up, and then the market just gave out. I mean, look at that. Look at that, guys. I mean, this is Friday. right? Friday, we gave out all that. We popped back up. We came back. We did a double bottom, right? We came back and did a double bottom. And then we gapped up coming into today. All morning, we gapping up. And then at the open, since the first 30 minutes, the sellers took control and they never let it go. They just took control and never let it go. So this is what we're looking at right now. It seems like we're having a consolidation right inside of that critical level that we cannot lose. Again, let me repeat, guys, we cannot lose. If we, everyone knows, everyone here knows I'm very bullish on the market. I do believe, well, not I, well, that's my belief, right? My belief is we're going to do a rally right toward the end of the year, and then January comes. I think January we in for some tough times in January, but eventually I think the market will come roaring back like crazy, right? This is literally what I think is going to happen. All right. If we're looking at the MACD, as we always check, let's see where we are on the MACD. That's not good. That does not look good, right? If we're looking at the MACD, what we're seeing here, we can see in the MACD we're making a bearish divergence. So we're making a lower low in the MACD, right? So we're having that bearish divergence. So that is not good news. If we look at the 2 hours, every time right now, unfortunately, every single time frame is bearish. This is what we can hope for. Maybe some news came out in the overnight market and we have a pop. So hopefully we have something like that. So that end up being a double bottom, right? So we can go, right? That's the best we can hope for. But if we go in the 4 hours, right? Checking the 4 hours is not looking very good right now. The 4 hours is just not looking very good right now. Let me see. Sometimes looking at it in the S&P futures can give you a better look. By looking at it in the S&P futures. Okay, this is the crazy thing. If you're looking at it in the S&P futures, what are we seeing? What are we seeing here? I don't know if you guys are seeing it. We have a left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. So we cannot lose this with the neckline being like right at this level. And this is super, 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 super bearish. Super bearish. The good news is it seems like we had a bit of a pop at some point. We had a bit of a pop in the overnight market. I mean, we had actually not a little bit. It seems like we had a big pop. Um, Unfortunately, that resistance level just kicked us right back down. So hopefully, it can reclaim by tomorrow. We can reclaim that level. But right now, as you can see, if you can see, I don't know if anybody can see that here. Right now, we are currently green in the overnight market. We're currently green in the overnight market. I mean, it's too bad. I'm not sure what happened there. We gapped up. Look at that. The market closed at 68.24. We gapped up to 68.84. But since then, only thing we did was just come down. All right. Okay. Now let's go to the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is really struggling, folks. The Nasdaq is really, really struggling, and I really, really don't like this. This is what the Nasdaq give us. The Nasdaq actually have broken that major support level. It closed below it. It actually closed below. So now what we need that to do, and the MACD actually confirmed that move, right? We have a high, lower high, right? So we're dropping down, and the MACD is also doing a bearish divergence with a lower high. So that means right now we are in all kind of trouble, and all this really with tech, all this is really brought on by the likes of Broadcom and Oracle. It's these two stocks that's killing us like that with the Nasdaq. Man, and oh man, yeah, we've lost that critical level. Let's see if we confirm or do we, or can we reclaim that tomorrow. But if we have that close right below, I want to talk to you guys directly. If tomorrow you see the Nasdaq close below 610, let me say what I'm going to do. If the Nasdaq close below 610.58, below that level, right below the close, if it close below that tomorrow, I'm buying puts. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. I just see that as insurance puts. That's what I call them, right? We're not in a market, but I do buy puts when I see signals. I will buy puts to protect against my portfolio. So that's my hedge, right? I would hedge. I'll get some puts. Say, hey, if the market went down, at least I'm a little protected. And if the market rallies up, okay, I sacrifice a couple $100. It is what it is. That's the price of insurance. When we pay car insurance, we don't get our money back. So, you know what I mean? That's just how it is. If we go in the 4 hours, 4 hours does not look good. You can see the MACD just curving down completely. 2 hours giving the exact same thing. We're just below. What it did here was a bit of a bear flag, and it seems like we are broken out of the flag to continue to go down. I go in the 30 minutes. Well, all we can hope for is the 30 minutes. You know, the MACD tomorrow. We have some news pre-marketed. The MACD does this. That can help us rally back. That's the only thing we can hope for. But if we're looking at the chart, just the candlesticks right now, we seems to be right now. Just looking. That's the 30 minutes, by the way. That's the 30 minutes. Just looking at the candlesticks, man. This looks bad. This looks really, really bad. I'll be honest with you guys. This looks really, really bad. I'm a little iffy about that. We lost critical level. We have a lot of volume. I mean, you can see the volume in the with the selling. I mean, sellers as of right now, the bears are in complete control. The sellers are in complete control right now. But let's see. Let's see if the bulls can fight back and come warm back. All right. One thing I wanted to take a quick look at with you guys is what's coming this week. I realize economy calendar. I realize I did not check that yesterday. We actually have a lot of news coming this week in the market this week. That's a lot of data dumps, man. Tomorrow is going to be interesting. Are they going to delay that again? What exactly is going to happen? I don't know, but let's see. So tomorrow we have unemployment. The unemployment report comes out tomorrow at 8:30. All of those before market. That's the thing. Unfortunately, if you did not take your positions, you did not set yourself up properly. It seems like people are afraid going into those reports. If you did not already take your positions, unfortunately, you won't be able to do anything about it. There's nothing you can do about it at this point, especially if you are in options, you can't do anything. All you have to do is wait until the market open and see and pretty much see how things go. All right. Um, U.S. hourly wages will come out, wages year over year. Retail sales will come out, so I guess we might be able to get a glimpse on how things went for Thanksgiving. Auto sales. Then we have PMI and then business inventory. Going into Wednesday, we're gonna have Fed governor speaks, the New York Fed and the Atlanta Fed, and so far the ones that's been speaking so far have not been saying good things. Let me just put it that way. But on Thursday, we have CPI again on Thursday. Very, very important. We have CPI on Thursday, and I just realized what I'm talking to you guys. I didn't share the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at, right? Okay. Yep. So you can see here, this calendar is full. Thursday we have CPI, and on Friday we have existing home sales. That is a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot of stuff we have going on, man. So anyway, going into tomorrow, be prepared. If you're here again, just remember to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I don't know how far back, guys. I went straight to talk to you guys because I really wanted to make a point. And it seems like I didn't switch back. I don't know how far back I did that, but just in case, I didn't do that when we had the queues open. This is where the queues are, and if we tomorrow's candle close below, I will be buying puts to protect against my portfolio. I just wanted to go over that because I don't remember if I got that or not. If we look at the free and greed index, right now we are at a 50, which is neutral. Actually, that's a perfect condition for a drop or bull or one either way. Crypto still at extreme fee because we completely fell on crypto. Well, if you're part of the community, if you're not, there will be a link on this video at the bottom. If you're not watching live, you will be watching this. There will be a link for the community. You can join the community directly. Just click on it. You can also support the channel via donation through PayPal. Thank you to the folks who has already donated some cash to me, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I like coming in to do this for you guys. That's not why I do this, but I do appreciate the support. It's really appreciated. Again, guys, if you know anybody that's trading that would benefit from watching videos like this, where we do a full technical breakdown, we do that. I do this every single night at 9 p.m. live on YouTube, breaking it down for you. If you have questions, you have things like that, feel free to let me know. If you re watching this and you have a question you'd like to ask, feel free to do so. Um, Tomorrow I'm available on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I want to do one thing on Wednesday. I will review one stock that one of you guys post in the comments. I will review one on Wednesday. I can't choose every single one. The first five I receive, I think I'm just will literally put them in the piece of paper and throw them up, and whichever falls down first, I'll just pick it up and I'll review that. I'll do a full technical analysis breakdown on that. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Love you guys. If you like this video, make sure to watch the videos in the channel so you can get familiar with some of the stuff we do. I'm also posting some videos on more like educational videos on how to trade, what to learn for, and things like that. And I will also be posting some stuff about business ideas for side hustles. So stay tuned, stay connected, stay green. Tomorrow, get in, get green, and get out. Don't overstay your welcome. The market is very volatile, so we don't want to give back any profit, right? Once we come in, we make that money. We come in, we make our money. We're not staying in. We being snipers, man. We come in, we hit them, ching ching, we out. We out. That's it. The more time you spend in the market, the more time you give them to take that money from you. All right? Have a good night, guys.